Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. The new C8 ZORA just emerged from the shadows, but it's really been hiding in plain sight. Guys and gals, I am super excited to announce this brand new International Motor Racing Research Center 2024 C8 Z06 with the Z07 performance package that you can now win on Brink of Speed. Now, because you are Brink of Speed watchers, for a limited time, they are offering 50% bonus tickets because you watch my channel. So the way you enter to win this car is you click on one of these entries here. You'll see the BOS 50 in there. That will be linked in the pinned comment and the description below. Fill out all of this information here, click continue, fill out your credit card information, and you are all entered to win. Now, as you will see, this is a ceramic matrix gray Z0706 with a red stripe, and you will see that it has the red interior. It is absolutely beautiful. So I am excited about this new one. Good luck, and I cannot wait to see who wins. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today we are going to discuss how the new C8 ZORA just emerged from the shadows and how we now know for a fact that this is definitely something different than the C8 ZORA that we've been seeing out there, and really the only thing that it could be is the ZORA, and it really helps explain why it is out there being tested right alongside the Ferrari SF90. And you know, there was a lot of questions as to why this was happening because the C8 ZORA was really only supposed to have around 8 to 850 horsepower. Yes, that is a beast of a car, but would it keep up with something that has almost 1,000 horsepower? Probably not, especially with the hybrid technology that they have in the SF90. So this is going to explain that a lot more because of the fact that now we're looking at something with comparable horsepower. We're looking at a ZR1 type platform with the hybrid portion added to it as well. And that gets us from around 800 to 850 horsepower all the way up to probably right around 1,000 horsepower with that extra hybrid motor. Also, we now have proof that the C8 ZORA definitely has twin turbos or turbos connected to the manifold. And I've got pictures to show you that I received just a few days ago. Thank you to my good friend Jesse Awuji who sent me the pictures. I'm actually not sure where he got them from, but I'm not going to question that. I know if he's sending me pictures like that, that they've got to be the real deal, and these are exciting to look at. So stay tuned because I will be showing those pictures at some point during this video. I mean, we've heard the teaser videos and heard the turbos in those several times now, but this really truly confirms things for us. So let's not waste any more time. If you're excited about this video, give it a big thumbs up and let's get going. Okay, so as you see, I am on one of my favorite sites, the CorvetteBlogger.com. Keith Cornett runs this and he does a fantastic job. Now, this article states that the C8 ZORA are being tested with the Ferrari SF90 Stradale at the Milford Proving Ground, and here's a little caveat to that update. These are the ZORA. So if we slide down here and we zoom in, this is where you will notice that there are two different types of radiators up front here. And the only way that you would know that this is different is if you had seen a E-ray. So let's take a look at an E-ray real quick. All right, so if you look here on the front end of this E-ray, you will see that it has horizontal and vertical radiators. And that's exactly the same as this picture here. It's hard to see, but when you look at the high-res photos, there are horizontal, and this is the vertical radiator. So these apparently are not ZR1s. The photo credits go to Glenn Paulina for the photography. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. See this? Vertical, horizontal, same thing there. So in this article, Corvette Blogger explains and points things out very clearly. He at first thought these were ZR1s, but they are definitely the ZORA, or whatever they're going to call the version after the ZR1. And again, he states in here that why would you be testing a 800 to 850 horsepower ZR1 against a 1,000 horsepower Ferrari? They definitely weren't. Another thing that he pointed out here is that it looks like GM took their cars to the Tucson Dragway. So they're definitely trying to find out what these cars are doing in the quarter mile, which is very exciting. And so I think that is proof right there that the Zora has definitely emerged. I think we saw it in the past, but just didn't truly know what we were looking at. But isn't it exciting to see these and the gigantic scoop in the hood here? I know we've seen them on the ZR1s already, but man, this right here, we're looking at a 1,000 horsepower or more Corvette. It's crazy. It blows my mind. I also find it interesting that they are showing the low profile spoiler on this Zora car, which to me is exciting because here's the thing. When you put all this huge aero on a car, it slows down the top speed, it slows down the acceleration. And if you take a look at the SF90, what kind of aero does it have on the rear? It has kind of like a duck bill, but it's not a huge gigantic wing or huge gigantic spoiler. So why put a lot of drag on a car that you're gonna probably wanna hit some super high speeds in and get some phenomenal quarter mile times in with an all-wheel drive 1,000 horsepower C8 ZORA? So again, thank you so much to Keith Corvette Blogger and Glenn for bringing these photos to us. We hugely appreciate it. And now let's move along to the turbo news for the ZR1. All right, and here you see that we are looking at a manifold with a turbo on it. Let's go to the next picture. Here is another manifold with a turbo. This looks like a CAD drawing, and they both have letter codes on them, YDBT. First one says the same thing, and then the third one, same thing, YDBT, and yet another manifold with a turbo. So these are the pictures that were sent to me again by Jesse Awuji. If you have not checked out his channel, make sure and do so. It is excellent. He brings phenomenal Corvette Z06 content and phenomenal C8 E-Ray content. So again, guys, we knew that this car was going to be twin turbo just from the latest teaser videos showing us and letting us hear those turbos on the new ZR1. But it's just great to have that excellent confirmation from whoever these are from, letting us know that yes, indeed, there are twin turbos on this new ZR1. Just wanted to bring you that real quick video to show you that we are now looking at C8 Zoras being tested. I know there's a lot of you out there who are going to say, who cares? We barely have E-Rays being built. You know, the ZR1 is probably going to be delayed, yada, yada, yada. You're going to, you know, offer up all of your reasons why this doesn't really matter. But to me, it matters because it's showing progress from GM. They're not slowing that down as far as we can see. They're bringing out the latest and greatest. The ZR1 is set to be revealed now on the 25th of next month. And so that's going to be huge news. We're going to find out from that point when we can expect the ZR1. I'm still betting that it's not going to happen until 2025. So we probably aren't going to see this car showing up on showroom floors until probably February, March, maybe even April of 2025. But that just moves us even that much closer to that Zora that we're seeing out there now. And that's the most exciting part of this whole C8 genre to me, is to be able to see the final iteration of the C8 and how much power it's going to put down, and the history and the records and just everything that this car is going to do for GM is just going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely incredible that all of a sudden GM has a 1,000 horsepower Corvette. The initial C8 wasn't even 500 horsepower. To double that with their final iteration is just absolutely incredible. So if you think this was really great and you enjoyed it big time, give it a big thumbs up. If you have not joined the wonderful Brink of Speed community, consider doing so by smashing that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.